The landscape that we're sort of standing in, where the Hurlers is located, as I said, commands a sort of far-ranging views, and there are a number of significant places that we can see. Behind us we have Stowe's Pound, or Stowe's Hill, which is a site or a special hill, we think, because it's got an inner stone enclosure and an outer enclosure, which we think was probably created as early as about sort of 4,000 or 5,000 years in the Neolithic period, before even the Hurlers' stone circles were built. So that seems, so the stone circles themselves seem to pay reference to this very special hill.
It's also interesting to note that the Hurlers complex in fact acts as a compass. Unsurprisingly, it's due south of Stowe Hill, as we've been saying, and that meant that the stars above it never moved. They would have recognised that stars rose and set, with the exception of this one group which is above the what we now know as the Cheese Ring. So that pivoted north for them, and then if you look exactly opposite that, you find we've now discovered that they put a mound there called Minion's Mound, and that is due south of the Hurlers complex, almost certainly a burial ground of an important chief, and that is therefore a north-south line. Now, east-west is much more difficult because the stars and the sun and moon rise very quickly at different places there. But it so happens that Kit Hill, some miles away to the east, is in fact due east of this complex, and it obviously marked the position of the equinox sunrise. I believe there was a more definitive calendar system that they used, but Kit Hill was undeniably placed there, or the circles were placed relative to Kit Hill to give them an easterly point. And lo, if you turn opposite Kit Hill, right across the complex, you come to a couple of barrows, which are again burial sites probably to the west. So we've now got a north-south and east-west clearly marked from this area, and it cannot be a coincidence. They must have known what they were doing and why they were doing it.